Hi friends, today we're going to learn how to draw a boy and girl holding hands. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, so to draw this picture, we're going to need the colors green, red, blue, yellow, orange, and light green, and pink. Alright, this is going to be super exciting. Let's start learning how to draw it. Okay, so let's first start off by drawing these shapes here for the ear, these little loops there. Then we'll draw a kind of like a U, and that will be for the boy's face. Now we're going to draw a hairline on the top of his hair, his head. There we go. We've got this kind of jagged lines for the boy's hair. There we go. All right, now let's draw the girl's face. So we'll start off by drawing the side here, her ear right there and her ear right there. That looks kind of funny with just the ears, huh? Now we're going to have her hairline there. And now we're going to draw the top of her hair. Yep, we've got a nice part down the middle of her hair. And we're going to draw the rest of the girl's face. So we'll draw this part right here for her hair. And then we'll draw around where her chin is. There we go. We'll draw her hair in these fun braids by doing these little making it go back and forth. There we go. We've got it in these fun, cute little pigtails. That's what they call that kind of hairdo. They call it pigtails. And so we'll draw the two pigtails on the side of the girl's hair. And now, what should we draw next? We could draw their shirts, or we could draw the background. Let's see. Why don't we draw right here? We'll give her a collar for her shirt. There we go. Got this collar. Got these two rectangles. They look like two French fries, but they're her shirt collar. Now, let's see. Maybe we could draw her shoulders now and her arms. So we'll put a line down here. We won't draw over her hair. We'll go on the other side of her hair. When we go down, let's do the same thing with the boy. So we'll draw his two collars. Collars are the top part of your shirt that you button up at the top. Those are called collars, shirt collars. So we'll put down this boy's arm over here, and we'll draw this hand. There we go. And we'll draw another hand so you can see that the boy and the girl are holding hands. That's so cute. This is a great picture to learn how to draw in time for Valentine's Day. Because Valentine's Day is all about loving other people and letting them know that you care about them. And so in this picture, you have a boy and a girl who love each other and they're holding hands. Isn't that cute? All right, so next we'll draw the boy's other hand, and we'll draw the girl's other arm here with her hand. There we go. And whoops, I don't know if you can tell, but the boy has 4 fingers and the girl has 5 fingers. Most people have 5 fingers. They have 4 fingers and then they have a big thumb. But some people have 6 fingers or 4 fingers, but most people have 5. So in this drawing, you can draw them with however many fingers you want, but 5 is the normal amount. So we'll draw this girl's skirt there with these nice little creases going down the skirt. And let's draw the girl's face. We'll give her a big smiley face. And we'll give him a big smiley face. And it kind of looks like they're facing each other because they're kind of turning in with their mouth like that when they're smiling. We'll draw these happy eyes with these with a circle in the middle. There we go. Got another eye we'll put right here with a circle. There we go. Draw her pupils there. They kind of look like they're sparkling a little bit. And now we'll draw the boy's eyes. There we go. And draw the circle. We'll draw a little dot here. And then we'll do it on the other eye as well. Draw a little loop around here, an oval, and then a circle in the middle. Look at that. They look like they are in love. Isn't that cute how they're holding hands? So this drawing, we've got a lot more exciting things to draw here. We're going to draw the background, and we're going to draw floating hearts in the sky. It's going to be really fun, and it's not going to be too hard. It'll be pretty simple. You can do this. Alright, so now that we drew the outline of the people, of the boy and the girl, let's draw a heart in the middle of them, and little hearts floating above them in the sky, because they're in love, and heart is a symbol for love. Do you know what a symbol is? A symbol is something that means or represents something. So a heart means love when you draw on a picture. So we're going to draw a bunch of little hearts floating in the sky. It's kind of like clouds just floating in the sky. You have the hearts floating above them like butterflies. In fact, hearts kind of look like the shape of a butterfly. If you add two little antennas at the top, they kind of look like butterflies. It's kind of fun. So we've got all these hearts on the right side. There we go. Let's count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then on the other side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 10. So we have pretty close to 25 hearts that we drew there. I think we have exactly 25 if I'm not mistaken, if I counted correctly. There we go. We'll draw some hills in the background or some mountains. Make this a really romantic, cute, happy scene with rolling hills and meadows of green and floating hearts and billowy clouds that are all fluffy like a pillow or like a marshmallow. Do you like marshmallows? I like marshmallows. They're fun. They're really, really sugary, huh? All right. Well, let's see. What should we talk about in this picture? We can talk about the hills. Did you know that hills are actually really big? Even though they look small, they only look small because they're far away. And the farther away something is, the smaller it looks, even if it's really big. So like the sun looks really small, but it's actually really big because it's so far away. All right, what should we color now? We could color the shirt or the pants. Let's color the boy's hair brown. That'll be a good color. So we'll color his hair. There we go. Just color in his hair brown. Wonderful. Got half of his hair colored in. But if you don't have brown, you could color it in his hair black. Or you could color in yellow. Those are some of the common types of colors of hair. But there's even some people who dye their hair who have pink or green colors. Isn't that kind of funny? Although you don't want to make fun of someone. Even if their hair looks different, you shouldn't point at them and make fun of them because that wouldn't be nice. We have to be nice to people even if they look differently. So we'll color in the girl's hair this bright yellow, kind of like a blonde hair. So we'll color in this bright golden yellow. I like the color yellow. It kind of makes me happy. When I look at things that are yellow, it makes me feel all bright and sunshiny and happy. So there we go. We have one pigtail colored yellow. We'll color the other pigtail on the other side of her head. We'll color her other pigtail hair yellow. Let's go down. We've got these braids here on the side. There we go. Look at them. We've got their hair colored in. What should we color next? We could color in their face or their pants or the skirt. Or how about we'll color in the eyes? We'll make their pupils black. There we go. That's starting to look nice. Imagine what it will look like when we add more color to their eyes. That'll be even happier. So we'll add a blue around their black pupil. There we go. We've got blue eyes. So people often will have blue eyes or green or brown or black eyes. If someone has an owie in their eye will actually turn red or pink sometimes on the white part. So only that circle in the middle is what's colored, and then usually around that is kind of white. And it's important to take care of our eyes because our eyes are really amazing and they're also really fragile. We have to be very careful with our eyes that we don't get them hurt or poked on accident. They help us see everything. If we didn't have our eyes, we wouldn't be able to see. In fact, some people are born who can't see, who are blind. And so it's a big blessing to be able to see. And we should be really nice to people who can't see or who can see. We should be nice to everyone. All right, let's color in the hands. All orange. We'll color the neck here in between the shirt collar, orange. And then we'll color the face as well. This orange color. Got the ear there. Coloring around the face. There we go. On the side of the cheeks and the face. And around the eyes, on the forehead or the brow. That's called the brow or the forehead. That front of your head right above your eyes. There we go. We'll color his whole face in with this yellow color. There we go. It's looking good so far. Now, after we color his face, maybe we should also color the girl's face, don't you think? Give her some color as well. I think that would be a good idea. So we'll finish coloring in the ear. There we go. Let's color the other hand here. Ooh, look at they're holding hands. Isn't that cute? Yeah, that's special. We'll color in the girl's hand. Now we'll color the girl's neck yellow as well, or orange. We'll color her face as well. There we go. Color in her ear. Color her cheeks on the side of her forehead. And then in the middle, there you go, on her forehead. And then we'll color under her eyes. And, oh, she looks so cute. We'll color her face on this side. There we go. Look how happy their eyes look. Did you know that sometimes when you look at someone's face, you can tell how happy they are by looking at their eyes? Some people have really bright and shiny eyes when they're really happy. And that makes you feel really happy. We'll color in the hand here. There we go. Now what should we color next? We can color a dress for the girl, or we could color a shirt or pants for the boy, or we could color the background. What do you think we should color? Let's see, let's color the boy's shirt. So let's color his collar, this blue color. There we go. Color the other side of his collar, his shirt collar with blue. There we go. It's looking great so far. And let's color the boy's pants. So color the boy's pants with this blue color. Maybe he's wearing jeans. Jeans are blue usually. There we go. Color in his jeans with this blue color. Almost done there. Good. Now what should we color? Should we color the rest of his shirt blue? Or should we color the girl's blouse? Do you know what they call a girl shirt? A girl shirt is called a blouse. Isn't that interesting? So we'll color in the rest of his shirt. So we'll color his sleeve blue, light blue. And then we'll color the rest of his shirt light blue. What it looks like to me is that he's wearing a light blue sweater over his blue collared shirt. And his collar just reaches right over the top of the sweater. That's what it looks like to me. Like he's wearing a nice sweater for Valentine's Day. Because he wants to look really nice for his special friend. So that's so cute. Let's color in this girl's shirt or blouse. Remember, a girl's shirt is called a blouse. Can you say blouse? I didn't know the word blouse until I was older. It took me a long time to learn that word. Let's color in her skirt. A skirt's like a dress, except for a dress is like a skirt and a blouse together. It goes all the way from the top to the bottom. The skirt is just for your legs, and that's called a skirt. And there we go. We've got the blouse and the skirt. Let's color in the girl's hair ties. That's what helps keep her braids together, because if there weren't the ties to hold the hair there, it could come unraveled. And then we'll color in this sweater, this pink sweater that the girl's wearing. There we go. Oh, they look so cute and happy. Do you know if you're nice to people, that they'll be more nice to you, and you can have happy friendships. You can have friends who are nice to you if you're nice to them. And then you can smile with your friends like this boy and girl are smiling. They're probably so happy because they're being nice to each other, and it makes them feel happy because they love each other. They're good friends and they love each other. All right, what should we color next? There's a lot of hearts in the background. There's also a field in the background. We could even color the sky. Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's color these hills in the background. These rolling hills. This beautiful, majestic mountain landscape. There we go. We'll color around the hearts. We don't want to have green hearts. That would be silly. We want to make the hearts look like red hearts, not green hearts. So we're going to color in the green. There we go. And we're going to keep on coloring in these hills. Let's see, what can I teach you about hills? Did you know that hills, in the winter time when there's snow on the ground, you can go on something called a sled. And if there's snow, you can sit on your sled and you can slide down a hill. It's called sledding. Have you ever went sledding? Where you live, is there snow outside? Or where you live, is it hot outside? Where I live, it's cold outside and there's snow. So if you go in the mountains, you can go sledding or snowboarding or skiing. Snowboarding is when you have both feet on one big paddle or snowboard. And then skiing is when you have two different boards. You have one board for each feet and they're both skinny like straws, and you stand on them and you slide down a hill. I've also heard of people sledding down hills in the summer when it's hot outside, and they sit on a big block of ice and the ice melts and they're able to somehow slide down a hill. I've never done it. I don't know if it works very well, but that's another fun thing that people have done on hills. You got to be careful on hills though, because if the hill is too steep, if it goes up too quickly and down too quickly, you could fall and get really hurt. In fact, there was someone who fell off a hill not too long ago. Luckily, they were okay, but it was really scary. So you got to be careful on the hills, especially if there's any drops, because you don't want to fall off it. And another fun thing to do with hills is to go and hike up them, to go on a walk with your mommy and daddy, and to go and walk up hills and see what's at the top. That's really fun. Some people even go mountain biking, which is when they have a bike with really thick tires and they go on a hill and they bike up the whole thing, and that is super fun. But again, you have to be careful because you could go too fast or you could fall off you could fall. So you gotta be careful. But those are fun activities you can do with hills. One thing that's fun is if you walk on to the top of a hill with your parents, you can look out and you can see for miles and miles in each direction often. Unless it's cloudy, you can see a far away when you're standing on top of a hill. And that's because the earth is round, but that's a little complicated. I'm not going to go into that now, but you can see really far from the top of a hill. All right, well, let's color in the grass here. There we go. We've got this beautiful field of green grass. We'll just color it all in. I like playing in the grass. Do you like playing in the grass? Have you ever seen your daddy mow the grass with a lawnmower? That's a machine you push and it cuts up all the grass. So if the grass gets too tall, you can have animals that want to hang out in the grass like snakes. And so I think that's the reason why a lot of people cut their grass, is they don't want it to get too tall with animals that could hurt them. And they also think it looks really nice because it's all uniform. If it's long grass, when you step on the long grass, it can bend over. And if the long grass bends over, then it might look kind of messy in some parts. But long grass is actually really beautiful. If you go to a field with long grass, it's really pretty. And I've seen where deers laid down on grass and the grass was all matted down right where the deer laid down, and I'm like, I don't blame the deer for laying down. Have you ever seen a deer? Do you know what a deer looks like? Kind of looks like a really big dog. And they can jump really high. I one time saw a deer jump as tall as an adult, as a person. They jumped over this like 6 foot high fence, and it was amazing. I have no idea how deer can jump that high, but they can, and it's really cool. All right. In the city I live in our backyard, we used to see deer. Deer are all over the place where I live, and they're really beautiful, and I like to be really friendly to them because they're really friendly to me. Okay, what should we draw next? We could draw the blue sky. We just drew 3 clouds, 1, 2, 3. Or we could color in the hearts with red. Let's color the sky blue. That will be fun. So we'll color the sky with this light blue color. There we go. Color it around here. Color it around up this way. Around the cloud. And we'll color over here. There we go. This is beautiful blue sky. It's probably a really nice day with just a little bit of clouds and a lot of sun because it looks so light and blue and clear and beautiful. Well, maybe I can teach you a little bit more about this picture. So in this picture, you have a little boy and a little girl holding hands because they really like each other. He really cares about her and she really cares about him. So on Valentine's Day, they might go and give each other a hug and say, I like you. And they might give them a chocolate or a candy and say, here, this is for you. They might even write a nice card and give it to them on Valentine's Day. Those are all types of things. The boy might even bring the girl some flowers that he picks in the field and might say, here you go. I love you. You remind me of a flower. Thanks for being my friend. These are all things that people do on Valentine's Day. I remember I really like Valentine's Day because I'm married, and so I like to be with my wife and to hold her hands on Valentine's Day and to tell her that I love her and tell her why I love her. Tell her some of the things she does that I just really love. And that helps her feel special. Don't you feel special when someone says nice things about you? All right, so we will color the sky in with this light blue color. There we go. Color all around these hearts and the clouds here. And there we go. So what do you want to do this Valentine's Day? Do you know what you want to do? Do you have someone in mind? Someone you want to give a Valentine's for? It could be your brother or your sister or your mommy or your daddy. Or you could do a nice Valentine's present for a friend at school or for a teacher. Or you could do it for someone who's kind of lonely to help them know that they have a friend. All right, well, it looks like we have the boy and the girl colored in. We've got their hair colored in, their face, their eyes, the boy's shirt and pants, the girl's blouse and skirt. And what should we color now? Let's color in the hearts with this wonderful red color. And there we go. Wow. Did you know that everyone in the whole wide world has a heart? They have one heart, and it's inside of them, and that's what helps keep them alive. It helps them to breathe and to get nutrients to their body. It pumps blood throughout their body and helps their body to be safe and healthy. So we're going to color in all these hearts. There we go. Color in this heart. Let's count how many hearts we have colored. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And then we'll color another one, 17 red hearts. And anyway, do you know what day Valentine's Day is? Valentine's Day is on February 14th. It's on the same day of every year, kind of like your birthday. And so if you remember, February 14th is the day that Valentine's Day is. Anyway, I think we're almost done coloring in this picture, this Valentine's Day picture of a boy and girl holding hands. I hope you've enjoyed this picture, and I hope you've joined us tomorrow because we have new pictures every day. And you can subscribe to get videos every single day from us. Thanks. Bye-bye.